Welcome back to part 3 of Advent Calendar Box tutorial. Now we're going to put it all together. Now that we have all of our components created, we're going to start building the structure. So here is our base box that we created, the drawer. There's like a marble paper in there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. It's really pretty. So we're going to take the actual drawer out, and we're going to bring in our piece that is going to be the top of the drawer. And this measures 6.5 by 6.5, but again, you can make this any size that you want. And you don't even need to do this the way that I'm doing with the drawer. You can have a base, add your little matchboxes on top of that, and be done. I'm just doing something a little different this time, adding a drawer to it, to part of the bottom. Because I want a really good adherence, I'm going to actually use wet glue instead of adhesive tape, because that doesn't always seal. It's usually always wet. So let's add a generous amount of wet adhesive. This is art glitter glue. I just have it in a different type of bottle. Make sure we get the edges really good. Take our top and add that. I also wanted wet glue so that we could wiggle this around a little bit to get it to be exactly where we need it to be. We can turn it over and kind of look at the edge here to see if everything looks centered and aligned. And then you can go in the inside, kind of use your hand to press down on the two boards. Remember, we're using medium chipboard. And actually, it grabbed that pretty good without me even doing that. And so you'll see here on the edges that we have that aligned pretty good. Gonna get off some excess glue here. And there we have it. Okay, now I'm going to put the drawer back in it just so that it has some extra stability while we add the matchboxes to the top of it. And as you can see, I already went ahead and drew a pencil mark of a square. So this is, this is 5 1/4 inches wide. So when we arrange our matchboxes, that's the square width that it makes, 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. So I penciled that out on here to give me some idea of how to place the little matchboxes down. The first thing we're going to do is add glue to one of our stacks and lay that down in the square pattern that I previously created on the platform. When you go to add your second stack, please make sure that you align the front of that stack with the side of the other one so that you have a aligned set of boxes. And then you basically just repeat. Now we're going to add glue to the top of our matchboxes here. I did add a little tape just to kind of keep them in place for those that were wiggly. And then we're going to add our second chipboard piece in the center here. And now we repeat it with the last 4 matchbooks boxes on top. Okay, for the top piece, I have cut out a piece by 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. I wanted it to have just a slight hangover, and I added my decorative paper. And so now we'll go ahead and adhere that to the top, just like we did the centerpiece. Now there's no need to have a piece in the center to square it all out, because once you adhere it, they stand up pretty good on their own. Okay, here we go. And you just push that on, centered the best that you can. And then you kind of take out the top drawer and burnish just like I did previously. Now I did flip this over so I could check it, and I think it's on there fairly evenly. You know, it's not going to be absolutely perfect, but it's pretty close. So now I'll go ahead and take out the drawer and burnish. So you can see this is how I'm burnishing it. The same way just upside down. Okay, here's what it looks like when it's all done. And my drawers came out. And there you have it. So what you can do now is decorate the top if you want. You could put a bow on here, have the ribbon hang down on the sides. You could actually put a figurine or other type of decorations on the top. Whatever you like. You could add another box on here if you wanted to, for like the 25th, if you don't want to use that for the drawer. So it's really up to you from what you can do from it from here. But I'm going to end the tutorial now. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope you have fun creating your own advent calendar box. Thanks for joining me, everyone, and I'll see you next time.